The Falcons versus Fnatic, a very highly anticipated matchup here in Superdome, brought to you by BME. And the MENA Kings seem to be up against a very, very strong Fnatic with a new addition in the mix, Leo. Let's see how this one works out as Fnatic look to push onto the attack here on C. Well, so far the trades go pretty well in favor of Falcons as they do equal up, but they're down in health. Fnatic get the spike down, and it looks like Falcons are going for the full-on rotation.
Look at this flank as well there. The two-man flank. Remember, Falcons, they did so well against Ascend earlier. I think if any team was to beat one of our EMEA Titans, it would be these guys.
You definitely would think that would be the case. Alti with 2 kills, leaving DERKE all by himself. There's one player that can do it. It's definitely going to be DERKE, but he's in a really rough spot. The spike can be touched with paint shells. Might just do the deal, but no. They just fall short off the mark, except for the last part of it. DERKE, what a way to start a match. What a statement to get this.
But still gets a moment to grow.
It feels that Fnatic, to be fair, have felt the wrath of Falcons themselves now. Not only witnessed it against Ascend, they felt how Falcons can be good, how strong they can be, how accurate they can shoot. Now off the shot, looking to delay the push here. Mystic finding an opening towards the mid-side. Again, the Falcons a bit too overzealous here, ending up costing them a high hitter. Alfire, that is the other dedicated, high hitter. And in this instance, the Chamber. But I guess Alfire's turn to shine will most likely be on the defense. So DERKE is doing the very good job entering so far. Rolling Thunder and Able together with the Showstopper, trying to garner space onto the site. Alva finds one. Alfire is no more, but the site is fully under the control of the boys in orange and black.
Spike will go down 4 versus 4 retake now. Outlaw does have a Nightfall readily available for this retake. He's sort of umming and ahhing about using it here, while the rest of Falcons seem to just go quiet and await what could either be a Fnatic lurk or a Fnatic overextension. Neither seem very possible here. Out comes the Nightfall, and here comes the retake, Pavlos.
Yeah, they're looking to move in forwards. Audi with a double spy drop was the one as well. Fnatic get dismantled in these trades, overwhelmed by the angles of Falcons. Talk about respect.
Fade.
Seems that's exactly what Fnatic are giving Falcons right now. Sidestep. Coming up from Boyster. Realizing A-Long is not what they want to take, but Falcons are smart enough to push forwards and gain info.
That teleport from Boaster was game sense. There wasn't any prior knowledge to the fact that Falcons are flanking here. That's everything.
And they might just lose their IGL here.
They whiffed it.
Yeah, no, Boaster survives with 69 points of health. Nice. Alva now with the operator, holds down the line. Alfire is quicker to the trigger though, second time around. And Fnatic will continue to move forward. Spy! Are you kidding me? Super influential this game. Not only on the previous retake, but it looks to be the one to change the tides again. Alfire is alone, but the operator has to do it. Spy looks to side swing. Quadra kill for Spy.
Really big on emphasizing this garage and mid control.
Spy was just teasing with Alfire there, just popping up in the screen left and right. But look at the trades that have taken place so far. Fnatic have taken most of the kills. In contrast to Falcons, and the movement does come through towards the A site. Boaster using from the shadows to take deep control over the A site. Spy does catch up to him, forcing him to drop, but now he picks him up. Now we're in equal standing. The distance on that overdrive causes Mystic to fall. And now we're back to square one.
That flank Pavlos. Mo right now is the linchpin of this round, and I actually like the discipline to not push here. There's no trademark to catch him off guard here. This is entirely waiting for the retake.
Fnatic are boxed in. Alti awaiting. Leo quicker to the trigger. And now we're down to square standing up. Fire! Oh, what a shot! You may slide, you may spin, you may do a curtsy, but Alfire will not bow down to you. But easy wary of Mo being so quick onto its back line. He is not. Mo. Quite a lot recently. Sets them up nicely for potentially having an upset victory against Fnatic. But let's see, we might not want to get too ahead of ourselves. Good flashpoint. DERKE doubles up. Both players of Falcons that peaked had to die. Heads ripped out of their bodies. There's only one left to the bottom end of this A site, and that is Spy. He's in trouble. He's in the corner. DERKE goes right after him. He smells blood, and he goes to trump up the defenders. Now, Fnatic are in the lead. They've got an extra player, and they've got the spike down. But Mo is on the back flank case again. Boaster deals with him. It's a Omen v Omen fight. And it's all down to Alvar. Again on the back line. Oh, misses the mark against Leo, but now he's revealed his position. Doesn't care. Takes down DERKE. And now stands on a 1-on-2. You can tell he hasn't got any info on the second player. He knew Bosa was last spotted and short, but all Fnatic are doing is stacking the two players together, wanting to play the duel, the trade, and it works like a charm. Fnatic on top.
Now, definitely with ults, sure, but they don't have the gunfire to back it up.
You were mentioning earlier that it would have been Fnatic that would have had economical trouble, but instead it's Falcons. DERKE just used a showstopper double satchel and gets dropped to the ground by a sheriff. Now that is comical. That really is comical. But how do Fnatic close us out? I'm sure they don't want to be embarrassed anymore. Rolling Thunder. Nightfall as well. A lot is expended here by Falcons. They're really committing into this, but Rolling Thunder looking to deny it as well. 3 on each side, but the rifles are left for Fnatic, but that doesn't matter! Alvar! Are you kidding me? Leo takes care of one, spread onto the second. It may be diffused halfway. Leo!
Oh my god!
The new player for the Fnatic shows why he belongs here.
And a little bit low. Not quite uncomfortable levels yet, but at this point you get reminded.
Yeah, it is important that Falcons have two players cross here in this direction. Paranoia will be thrown in retaliation. Oh my goodness. The Aftershock will do it for Alfajerli. 22 seconds and counting. They do find their way through C-Long, right? They do find their way in, and that is how they're able to find an advantage, getting the site control, but they're still down in numbers. They're still lacking the player potential. But when DERKE is alive, he is good enough for 3 players himself. Boaster finding another. DERKE, talk about 3 players. He's got a triple. And Frankie is so darn low. His chances are minimal. They know where he's coming from. Fully exposed to DERKE's bullets. Back into the game. Humidity levels are fun.
No more filling from you, Ginny.
I think the fun of the game is even better. Look at Falcons. Now they're on the attack, and now they're on taking control. Frankie's taken out of the equation, but there's still 4 left to fend off this B-site spike plant.
A man down, Falcons. The silver lining is they do have that spike down, but look at this huge flank coming from Fnatic now. Alvar has to go huge.
Alvar dies. That's what happens. And I think more substantial happened for the Falcons side as Fnatic look to move in as a 5-stack unit. There is a rotation coming in from Mo, if you care, from mid. Boaster has his crosser direction into it. It's already being diffused halfway. Mystic with a good crossfire. Spy with a drive-by. But that's... car just drives into a wall and is smashed to pieces because Fnatic win in the pistol round and increase.
Works. There's no eureka moment right now. It feels like there's so much that needs to change. I don't know if they can do it in the span of 2 rounds.
Well, Falcons are definitely taking your advice of taking a fast site, using the speed of Neon to gain control of it. Although they do have lesser weapons, they at least get the spike plant to get some economy going. Can they get any more kills, though? Can they disrupt what Fnatic have created? Spy, creepy crawling with the overdrive, but he's running out of time on the use of that ultimate. That's the scary part. He now needs to start running, and he doesn't have much time. The paranoia is insane! No way! They line up for him! Spy gets 4 kills! Catches him off guard, gets the resets, gets a bit more opportunity to run in there, and my goodness, Falcons do the unthinkable.
Yes. Fnatic, they get ready for a bit of a, well, a fairly quiet round from Falcons. Pushing into Alfea, he'll be the first point of contact. Clean as ever.
Very clean. We did mention that his effectiveness will come in on the defense. But Spy is on a different level. Now the site can be taken over by Falcons. It's clear. Yes, there's one on Heaven. Can be smoked out, I guess. And there's one player left behind, right? Alvar's been left to deal with the rotates. Frankie's left holding that position with him, although he does draw the attention towards the site so they can safely get the spike down. Maybe to get a rolling thunder in quicker. Alvar deals with DERKE. Can they finish it off? The spike isn't planted yet. Leo stops it from happening, and now they can play with a head game. It's a game of whack-a-mole. They peek out, they shoot. Mystic and Leo both put their efforts together to shut down Falcons, and they successfully managed to do so. This is one of the most important things of this game. Look how Fnatic have pushed up here. 2-player strong. Spy is able to sneak it out. DERKE stays alive and keeps the game on equal standing. Frankie doubles up. Alfajerli on the other side of the map, keeping the A site under control. Alvar retaliates with his own tour de force and has completely opened up the site for his team.
Feels like a bit of an overextension from Alfire actually to take that next 1 versus 1. We're in the 2v2 now, and for Falcons, look at the ult management available for them.
Boaster used it from the shadows, but he cancelled it. He had an opportunity to be on Heaven right now, but it takes some time for him to come by again.
Potentially, using that paranoia or that ultimate to try and make Falcons doubt themselves here.
Rolling Thunder expended by Frankie to keep them at bay. Alvar delivers. Leo looks to move in. He's heard Frankie move. Sees. The spot out Frankie in time. It is not. Falcons stay in the game. Now will be the downfall. And there are two ultimates. Well, there were two ultimates. Yeah, there are two ultimates available for Fnatic. Nightfall as well, Rolling Thunder. Nightfall expended early. Look how aggressive Fnatic are going to take this. They want to take the fight to Falcons here, but it ends up costing them as DERKE and Mystic falls. Leo stays alive, can't recover in time. They've used two very important ultimates, and they still run dry with kills.
It costs them very dearly, Pavlos. Alfea's in a 1 versus 4. Alfea doesn't have cash. Fnatic don't have cash. The Falcons proving to be true birds of prey to hold them.
Yeah, well, the obfuscation of their performances over the sea provides the idea that eventually now it's the A site that is under siege. Fire drops, and therefore the A site's defense. Look at Fnatic rotating. I mean, the positioning of Outer here fully catches the rotation from the B site. Nightfall onto the site as they look to move in. Spy alone from long, the rest of them can shot, but no, they pivot away. The important aspect of this is that they move away from this position. Leo, with a stinger, finds himself a kill, but can't overpeak to get an extra weapon, tries to double up. He does! Leo with another kill, 20 seconds. Can the Spike make it on time? The overdrive is the last S for Spy to hold back the Fnatic players.
Alvar's good for the first. This is really where things get intense. 10 seconds, Pavlos! It's all on the raise!
Alvar might be caught. He's only got an operator. Will you turn down the time? DERKE! No way! Doesn't get the spike down in time! DERKE shuts down the efforts of Falcons, albeit the heroics. Fnatic get it done. 13-9 is the score at the final end.
Pavlos absolutely perfect by DERKE to have the game.